Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here, and we got quite a video to take a look at. This is from Night Fury, so make sure to check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description, the pinned comment, show him some love. He usually gets the newest characters as soon as they release and has some very good raids and solo raid fights, so make sure to check him out. So without further ado, let's take a look at this one, because it's going to be Batwoman who drowned. And he's going to go through the process of maxing her out. I mean, not really maxing her out, but getting towards there. Oh boy. That's so sad. How are you so poor in terms of XP capsules? Like, look at that. Look at the amount of crits. Look at the amount of gems. And then the XP capsules. Damn, bro. That's sad. But yeah, let's take a look at the abilities, because this is where it gets really interesting. So it just has one power bar for enhancing, and we can see that the special one doesn't really do anything other than some damage. Maybe what the enhancing specifically does will be said on the specific passives. Okay, special 2 is going to... Okay, let's wait for the upgrade. It's going to deal some damage, have a chance to steal 3 bars of power, and again 1.5 crisis bars for enhancing. So yeah, again, waiting for the passive to see what the enhancing really does. It's going to deal some damage and some hazard dot damage. This might be good because most of it is hazard dot damage, and as we know, her passive heavily buffs hazard dot damage, so she might deal a lot of hazard dot damage herself. Let me move my face here, might be less obstructive that way. Okay, so dead water infection. So let's wait for the upgrade. It upgrades by 1% in this one and by 2% in the other one, with every single level. I mean, it's not a drastic difference from level to level, but level 6 compared to level 1 is definitely going to be quite huge, though nobody will have it at level 1. Hold on, I need to look at that again. So, we're going to get 8% damage to old hazard damage, and you're going to get 17% damage for the dark metal characters. You might be like, oh, that's lame for each stack. It stacks up to 15 times. Hold on, let me actually get my calculator here. Because I'm dumb like that at this hour. So we're going to get 17 times 15. 255 increased damage is not too bad, and keep in mind it's not maxed, because her passives, I suspect, max out at 7 stars. That's going to be a pretty good damage buff. And considering the buffed hazard dot damage, she might actually be a damage dealer, because Batwoman doesn't really have any hazard dot damage, I think. So you might still play them in the same team, deal percentage health damage with Batwoman and then deal damage with her. So this is basically going to be the thing that drowns everything in water, and is going to dictate how much dots they are going to receive, and the amount of health you resurrect a metal character at. And you're going to resurrect one of them per active, and as you can see with the level, you're going to get more resurrection per fight. And the damage is still not looking great, because the attack stat, usually when they say the attack stat is going to be the base attack, I doubt it's going to be the attack with artifact buffs, but we can only wait and see. So this is basically what will happen with these specials as you spend more crisis energy to do an upgraded version of them. So special 1 will get some more damage, special 2 will also get some more damage, though it's a far better increase than with the special 1, and the hazard dot is going to heal the teammates for more. And then the third special is going to get a heavy damage increase. So it would be interesting, actually, coupled with this damage increase and all the buffs that she receives from the passive, it might actually be quite good to use her as the damage dealer. Though we'll see how that goes, but so far she's looking good. Though yet again, you can't say anything until you test stuff in soul rates, because all those values might actually be pointless, and she might deal no damage to you, as it happened a lot of times. He's got the gears ready. Those are the stats that we're working with here. So the attack is not too high because not a perfect build yet. He's got some little attack chance in there. I guess he's got some little attack damage on the artifacts and also some fast attack chance. By no means a perfect build, but a build that will definitely work. So let's see how this goes. She's got Sword of Salvation on her. She doesn't power drain herself. There we go. She's applying infection on basic attack hits, it seems like. One on every hit, which is actually quite good. That's quite an efficient and fast way to stack that. In Arena, that's not going to be very efficient, because you're going to only stack infections on specific characters, and they're going to tag out eventually. So you can see the hazard that she used is basically following the enemy. So it's like an Atrocious Tornado. And we finally got that Crisis Energy point, and she also puts Battle Laughs into Crisis Point as well. Which is great. And I thought at first when they showed it in the trailer that the other characters are going to be put into Crisis Energy only if they get resurrected, but no, also when they are live. Also, something that I'm wondering is if the Crisis Energy bar is actually shared between all characters, not only one character specifically. Yeah, it seems like it's shared. All the Dark Metal characters are going to share the Crisis bar together. And her Crisis also activates while she's tagged out. That's interesting. And you also get the area while Battle Collapse is in there. But boy, what is this lag? Holy... Oh boy, this is not looking good. They did not do a good job optimizing this. And yeah, lag disappears as soon as the water is gone, but boy, I'm really concerned about that one, because at that point it's borderline unplayable. Like, bro. Tucker Fate in there. Don't let us get killed, but it's okay. You can revive him. In the dot hazard, you're going to be able to keep them for longer periods of time in that specifically. In soul raids, I suppose. And then there's a super move. It's just the Aquaman super move. I'm gonna skip it. So, actually a kill after that, obviously. At that point. Yeah, for the third fight. Let's see how this goes. But boy, that lag on... Crisis Energy activation is actually really concerning. Can't really put my finger on how much, but actually she seems to deal quite a decent amount of damage, not gonna lie. But can't really put my finger on how effective that passive is yet. As I said, we have to see her in raids and soul raids. So we kind of get to see how she works in this video. We kind of get to see how her abilities look, how usable they are. So far, I like the special 2 more than the third special, because the third special doesn't seem to stagger the enemy too much. Okay, so here it did not lag. Here it did not get a huge lag. Maybe it was from Batman who laughs triggering it, because last time Batman who laughs entered Crisis form and brought the underwater thing in there. So that might actually be the reason. Maybe if another character triggers it, it's going to heavily lag, but this time it didn't. So Batman who laughs can't apply her debuff, she needs to apply it herself with the infection. Yeah, I don't really like the third special in terms of the animation, because as I said, the enemy doesn't seem to get staggered at all, and that's a problem that Battle Laughs also has with the special too. It's kind of, you get more staggered than the enemy by doing the special 2 animation than the enemy gets by being hit by the special 2 with Battle Laughs, and same for her third special, so I can't say I really like that. Don't laughs in there. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this fight. Is there more? Yes, we do have one more fight. Okay, so this team should be more tanky. This one should last a little bit longer. Okay, that's the special one. It doesn't do anything. The special one literally does nothing. And the special 2 above the heals or something? I don't know. But yeah, it's her passives that do all the work. With the specials, it's only going to be a question, are the passives going to buff them enough for her to be viable as damage there, or is she going to buff Battle Collapse enough? But yeah, so far I like the SP2 far more than the third special. Look at this, he got hit because he couldn't block after using the third special because the enemy doesn't get staggered enough. Why don't they learn in terms of this? Yeah, here it's laggy again. Not as bad as the last time, but still very laggy. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Like if this is a thing in soul rates, like in the same way, it's not gonna really be playable. That might be a little bit of a problem there. And here it was her triggering it, not Bell who laughs. Yeah. In terms of gameplay, because that's kind of the only thing that we're really evaluating here, because as I said, we can't pinpoint how the values work properly until we see it in stories, but in terms of gameplay, I like everything but the third special and the fact that she lags the crap out of the game when doing the passive thing. Like, if she keeps doing that in solo raids, she's going to be unplayable. You'll have better odds at simply not adding her in the team at that point, if the lag is that bad. But yeah, yet again, make sure to check out Night Fury. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description, the pinned comments. And that's all for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.